Hey, it's Kara with the bag holder. Now that you've got the bag holder home, I want to make sure that you get the most out of it. So I'm going to go very quickly right down the line and show you all the ways to use it so you don't miss a thing. First, you can crack an egg. If you have your breakfast casseroles, you're making omelets in a bag, you can crack it right here. I'm not going to do it all, but you can crack it, throw it away. If you have measuring cups, instead of getting your counters dirty, make sure you remember it. Hang it right off of the bag. It is so easy. That way you keep your counters clean. No more wipies to constantly wipe. The other thing you can do is you can get a cheese grater. You can grate your cheese right in the bag. No more bowls, no more places to put it. Right here in the bag, store it, freeze it for up to 90 days. You can boil in the bag. Boil in the bag is fantastic. It's the only safe way to reheat using the bag. How to do it? Add 1 cup of water at the bottom, pop it in the microwave, 1, 2, 3 minutes, serve, perfect. You can melt butter, you can steam your vegetables, everything. If you're camping, it's another great way if you have a microwave in your camper, perfect, no more stovetops, especially in the heat. You can transfer food so you can save space. As you know, in my house, we only use the bags to store food, so I can store it in this giant bag, or I can throw that away. To keep it fresh, so I have waste, so that's saving you money and time and mess, you store it. As it starts to fill, look, I'm not done yet. I'm going to just lift the bag, just like that. Now, I have saved space and saved money because my cereal is going to stay fresh. And look at this, I just pull it right out. Very easy. Look at that, I keep it fresh. I can label it, date it, whatever. Oh, labels, I don't want you to forget that. Labels are available on the website. They print them right here. It tells you what label maker it is, and you can peel it and put it right on the bags for storing. Storing meals, make-ahead meals. If you're one of those moms or dads that's so busy, you want make-ahead meals. Here's a perfect example I'm going to show you. In fact, I'll use the one that you can boil in the bag. You can pour these bag of meatballs in here, throw it away. I'm going to add, the only thing I'm going to get dirty is, this is a great recipe. It's 3 steps, easy. It's on the website. There's over 200 recipes on the website. I'm going to add my cranberries, throw it away. As you see, I'm not getting anything dirty. And I'm going to add my barbecue sauce. This is a make-ahead meal. Perfect. It's an appetizer. The other thing with appetizers, if you're making it, make it in the bag. Keep it in the bag. Take the bowl that you're going to serve it to wherever you're going, and then transfer it. No need to worry about this spilling in your car. That would just be awful. So, see, I'm going to take this right out of here. Now I could reheat it right in that bag because I've got the water in there, but look, I've got it. Now I can mix and knead and have fun. I can do the same thing with cake mixes, with icings. I'm going to show you how to pipe. The beauty is anything that you make, like cookies and cupcakes, etc., I just want to remind you, put the wet ingredients first, such as melted butter, eggs, oil, water. Put that first, then your dry ingredients, then seal it just like I'm showing you right here, and mix like crazy. Have fun. I can freeze this, I can label it, or I can just heat it, put it in a pan if I'm marinating. Don't forget you can marinate, never touch meat again. Marinate it here. When you're marinating it, take it right back out to the grill. Pop it back on here. You've got it in your fridge or freezer, pop it back on here, and use the bag holder to hold it again. You can open it up. Another great thing is you're keeping foods fresh, like flour. This is a perfect example. You get those bags of flour, it goes everywhere if you try to store it in here. We store everything in here, so when you open your bag, put it on the bag holder just like this, pour your bag of flour, and store it safely in here. It is so easy. Again, I want to make sure you keep foods fresh. Snack foods, etc., you just pour them right in the bag. I'm going to pop another bag on here, or I've got one right here. Look, I'm going to keep this fresh, especially if you're traveling, camping, boating, etc. This is fantastic. Moisture out, food fresh. What types of bags can you use? Just about any type. You've got zipper bags. You've got generic bags. You've got other seal-a-meal bags, the vacuum bags. Almost any gallon-size bag can fit in here. Other thing I want to show you. We all like to bread, shake and bake, etc. Here's cornflakes. Look at this. This is, and of course you know we store it in bags. If I want to crush things, Oreo cookies, cereals, to make stuffings, pies, etc., put it in the bag. See how easy? I'm not spilling anything. Easily transport in here. Have your kids help you. You can smush it with your hands, or I'm going to show you here. You can use a rolling pin. Very simple. The only tip that I need to tell you is that you want to make sure you get all the air out of the bag. But you're not going to have any more bags. See how easy this is? And then I can add whatever I'm using it for. And I'm going to show you. I'm using it for meatloaf. And this is where, look at this, right here, pop it right back on the bag. Holder. Voila. Now, never touch meat again. I'm taking it right from the package. I'm going to pop this open. Look at this. I'm going to plop it right in the holder. I'm going to throw the container away. Again, my hands are clean, never touched. My counters are clean, perfect. Then I'm going to make my meatloaf. This is an easy 3-step meatloaf too. You've got your cornflakes, you've got your salsa. This recipe is on the website. Add a half a can. I use paste. It's the only kind I use. It's got my onions, my peppers, my seasonings, everything. Crack an egg. Boop, right here. Again, my hands are clean. Now, partly my hands are clean because I crack so many eggs that I don't get the goo on my hands, but there's no goo on the bag either. Marinate meat, same thing. Look at this. This is something you've got to see because I get a lot of people that want to know, and this is kind of taking up some time. But this is how you make a meatloaf. I'm mixing it all up, just like this. This is the last thing I'm going to show you. Want to make sure you remember to do kids in the kitchen. You've got to have your kids help you. There are so many recipes that the kids can do. Keeping foods fresh is probably the biggest money saver you will have. Buying in bulk, easily being able to transfer. Buying things that are in larger quantities that are less money, and then transferring them. Okay, so this bag is a mess, but, and I'm talking fast because I know your time is valuable. But look, here it is. This is my bag of meatloaf. My hands are clean. My outside of my bag's clean. Now, I can freeze this, save it till when I'm ready to use it, just like this, pop a label on it, good to go. Or, it is already formed in a nice little loaf. Watch this. I'm going to slide it right out of the bag. And using bags is nothing new. It's the holder that made it so easy. Look at this. No goo under my fingernails. Perfect. No, in less than a minute that meatloaf was made from start to finish. There are so much information that you can get off of our website. So much information and videos on YouTube. You've got to check it out. New recipes are added all the time. Now, when you're done with the bag holder, I want to make sure you remember, you can wash and reuse these bags. Pop your bag on here, wash and reuse it, save them. Now, if it's something with raw meat or a lot of chewy goo, then you may want to throw it away. And this is how I store mine. I have a bag always ready. I keep the box right inside, and I pop it right under the sink. Takes up very little space, and everything is condensed, easy for me to use. So, next time you're in the kitchen, don't be left holding the bag.